Hello and welcome to Joburg Today. My name is Tumi Tlapo, bringing you the best of what's going down in and around Johannesburg. Digify Africa is an inspiring youth empowerment program offering workshops on digital skills designed to prepare students for their ideal job in the digital market. Nashina spoke to Digify Africa's program director. Check this out.
Are you a young, dynamic go-getter? Got access to an internet connection?
Want to kickstart your career in the digital space or boost your business online?
Digify Africa wants to turn you into the next digital superstar.
Welcome, Cherie. Great to have you on the show. Great to meet you today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, Liberty Africa puts the youth at the forefront. Tell us about how you're empowering the youth.
Goodness, Liberty Africa serves as a multi-pronged organization. So on one end, we work as an agency where we may facilitate content marketing or advertising strategies for brands who want to reach young people. But we also have two training facets of the business as well. One which is Live Magazine, which is developed solely for young people who have a desire to go into the creative industry. So that's someone who's interested in becoming a photographer, a graphic designer, or a writer. They learn through the process of creating Live Magazine, livemag.co.za, which is a website that we run as any other media company. But all of the content is written for and by young people.
I'm sure you're inundated with inquiries by the youth for these positions.
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, I think, with both Digify, which is the program that I run, and Live Magazine, I think the idea is that we're taking young people who have a really deep passion and desire to go into these industries, but maybe just haven't had an opportunity to get their foot in the door. So we sort of train them over the course of 6 months. It was more of a 6-month program for Live Magazine, and Digify is a 3-month program. So Digify Africa is made up of two different programs. So Digify Pro is our flagship program, which we started in 2014 in partnership with Google and the IAB. And Digify Pro was originally started to meet a very specific need in the industry, where you have a number of organizations that have a need for young, more diverse talent. We're speaking specifically in the digital marketing industry. So we're looking at agencies or brands that have sort of marketing functions within those organizations. But there's an increasing need for young talent and more diverse young talent to then feed into these industries. But what you're seeing is that's not happening, right? And those who are making the hiring decisions will often say, well, we don't know where to find young talent. So what we decided in partnership with Google was to actually create a program where we could bring in a group of young people who, like I said, have a really deep passion and desire, which is something you can't buy. It's something you can't get from a 4-year or 3-year degree or any sort of training. It's something that is just innate. And so people who have that level of desire but just haven't been able to get their foot in the door, so we'll give them 3 months of training on basic digital skills. So that could be anything from understanding SEO, content marketing, social media strategy, Google Analytics.
It's a great initiative.
I think it's pretty good.
Give us a sense of the caliber of students that come to your organization and say, help me, train me in this field. Are they computer literate?
Well, computer literacy is almost key, right? At the very basic level, one needs to come with a level of computer literacy skills. And I'm going to specify the differences between the two, because Digify Pro, because it's a short 3-month boot camp and we are preparing young people for jobs, we do expect a certain level of computer literacy and understanding of the industry, and that's what we look for when we're interviewing our candidates. Digify Bytes, we could be training someone who doesn't have an email address, who does not understand the basics
never used a computer, because that's a reality for many young Africans.
It definitely is. So we have a very basic curriculum that we use for those who don't come with a large amount of skills, and we will train them in our 1 or 2 day Digify Bytes program.
Sounds very exciting. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. According to the city of Johannesburg, Braamfontein offers 100% free Wi-Fi access, and each person will receive 300 megabytes per day per device. With that said, from the city, there seems to be a lot more people who are still struggling to gain access.
So I'm one person who likes coming to Braamfontein for the coffee and also for the good company. And the city of Johannesburg promised that there's free Wi-Fi around Braamfontein. I'm here for that, but I've been battling to actually get into that Wi-Fi. So Sam, what do you think about this initiative?
I think it's great. Honestly, even if it's some spotty service, it's better than in the US, because in the US, you have to pay for everything. They would never implement free Wi-Fi in the city without raising taxes or having private parties pay for it. So even if it doesn't work that well, it's better than nothing.
So we took to the street to find out what's happening with the free Wi-Fi, if people can actually connect to it.
It's not working, eh? As you can see, it has saved, but it's not yet connecting, because when I tried to go online, it tells me it's offline.
I heard about it about like 2 weeks ago. When I tried to use it, it didn't work, so I didn't know what was going on, so I just went back to using data.
The Joburg free Wi-Fi, it's very quick compared to the other ones around here. I came here wanting to use the Isabel, but I ended up using the Joburg one because it's quick.
The Johannesburg free Wi-Fi is also accessible for patrons of businesses around the area, such as coffee shops. So we talked to a manager of Double Shot Coffee and Tea to see if the initiative has affected business in any way.
The free Wi-Fi that we have is a free Wi-Fi that we offer, on our own private network. I haven't even seen it, or what I mean. I know very little about it, and we're over here every single day. It means that I don't think it's going to affect businesses. The people who it will have a positive effect on will be the students in the area who don't have their own, broadband or wireless connections.
I'm Pomashiro.
I'm Samuel Gebhardt for Joburg Today.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
That's all for today, but do check out Leading Opinion with Nishina. From myself, Dumin Tlapo, and the Joburg Today crew, it's goodbye.